shape. Peace and benedictions. You know what I'm saying? To delete this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. So it's 7-Eleven. You know, shout out to Citizen, man. You know, I just got off of his shit. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers out here still, they still got firework money. But they had some food money. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? Let me roll my window up. Fuck up my audio. So it's 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? I try to get on this joint at 1:17, but you know, whatever. You know, we 17 minutes shy of that. We still in good standings, right? Anyway, you know, I seen on the news that I'll get to that in a minute. I seen on the news that they had the bull. I mean, we did the video the other day. They had the old head boy that got beat up by the seven kids. Got beat to death by the 7 kids on 21st Street, right? And they said he was 70 years old. Now remember, they said yesterday he was 70 years old, and today caught their ass saying that he's 73 again. So they started off with the story. Remember yesterday I told y'all yesterday they started off with the story of it being a 73-year-old man, right? Then they came back with the story that it's a 70. You know, they switched it and said it's a 70-year-old man. Then they went and came back and said it was a 73-year-old man again. You know what I'm saying? So you know, caught him with the bullshit. Now, the trippy part is is that the shit is actually in this phone. You know what I'm saying? It's not in this phone. I thought it was, but you know, let's see if we can pull it up live. But I caught these people red-handed. You know what I mean? You know, because I told you how they switch stories. You know what I mean? So they changed the wordings in these stories left and right. You know what I mean? And whenever they want to, they did the same shit with Fred the Godson. Litany other people. They changed the ages of these people. You know, they changed the height. You know, all kind of like weird little details to match up with with their ritual shit that they doing. You know what I mean? But let's see if we can pull that up. What's this lady's name? I know her last name is like Steffens or something. Now we talked about the old head bull at 21st Street. His name is, what is his name? Hold up, let's see what it is real quick. We know his name. Let's pull it up on screen real quick. You know his name because we did this yesterday. But his sister, now of course we know that people do be having different names and all that. We do know that. But old head boy, his name is different than his sister's name. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna front. They look like each other. So his name is what? Lambert. James Lambert, right? And his sister's name is something Steffens. You know what I mean? But they look like each other. So we're not even gonna play that game of that. But I just want you to think about this. Now yesterday we pointed out that in gematria this dude name equals 624, right? And he died on June 24th, which the date reads 624. What a coincidence, right? So this was rough almost a month ago, basically. You know what I'm saying? You know, about 2 weeks ago, you could say, right? So when this situation happened, right? We didn't hear about this story. You know what I mean? I guess they'll say it was more important shit in the news or whatever. I can see them saying something like that. What's the dude's name again? James Lambert. All right. So when James Lambert, got murdered, by these 7 children on 21st Street, you know what I mean? When as a 73-year-old man on 21st Street, 7 times 3 is 21, right? I mean, not times 3, 7 plus 3 is listen, you get what I'm saying. 7 times 3 is 21. So, is it a coincidence that this 37-year-old man got killed on 21st Street, right? By 7 kids, right? They beat him with what was it, a cone? You know what I'm saying? But he was walking off though. Like you would think, like I said the other day, you would think he'd have been sprawled out. You know what I mean? If they KO'd him with the cone, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to find this little clip of James Lambert's sister. But I want y'all to, while I'm finding this, I want y'all to think about why would they use, why would they be having James Lambert's sister on the news now, right now? Like, all right, they decided to break this story now, even though he died like 2 weeks ago. So why are they talking to her now? Of course, you know, if that's a family member, of course she's still grieving. You know, no doubt she's still grieving. I wouldn't even attempt to argue that she's not grieving. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this. The thing is that why they didn't talk to her when this happened? Is it possible that they could be milking this lady for ratings? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even arguing whether he really died or whatever or nothing. I'm not arguing that. You know, that's another can of worms. But this is a simple fact that they talking to this lady now, and they didn't talk to her days before or weeks before when it happened. They went and found her now, right? Now, just like my man said, that it's quite possible that she could have, they could have just now found her, right? Which I think is, you know, I think that's preposterous. But you know what I mean. But you know that's a good point. Nonetheless, it is possible that maybe they had trouble finding, you know, somebody to talk to. Maybe she didn't want to talk at first, and maybe she's just now opening up to talk. Who knows? There's a lot of reasons that can make her not want to talk. You know, and I do think that in real situations when somebody really died, you know, those people don't really be wanting to talk. You know what I'm saying? I do think that. So it's like I'm suspicious of people who got all the rap in the world, you know, and they just standing around talking, just like, you know, like people at these different massacres, and the parents is standing around all day talking to all the different news networks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think that's suspect. I'd be like, you know, damn, like you don't want to go home and like grieve and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't think that's suspect? I think that's suspect. I don't, you know, so maybe this lady didn't want to, you know, maybe she didn't want to talk and she just now got up to talking. That's quite possible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to screenshot this. Let me just, yeah, that's what I'm gonna just do. I wanted to play it. I wanted to play this little video clip of her crying. But yeah, but even just now saying that sounds crazy. Like, why would, like, I don't want to play her crying, but you know, like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just screenshot this real quick so, you know, we can read this little clip right here. And I'm not gonna play this video of this old lady crying, because who wants to see that? You know what I mean? I know I don't want to see it. Even, you know, I don't like to see people in pain. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing, and the point that I'm trying to point out here is that, you know, why is these people milking this lady, you know, for ratings? You know, regardless of the situation, regardless of whatever the situation is, y'all should feel crazy. Y'all should feel like, damn, like, why is they milking this lady like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is 2-3 weeks after this dude passed. Now y'all want to show me the video of this, you know, because y'all want to arrest these kids, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, we showed the video. Well, we showed a picture of the video the other day. Now I'm just looking at this video here because I'm trying to find a little screenshot real quick, and I just see how they throw this cone at this old head boy, and basically they hit him with a cone. He trying to walk. You don't even know if it's an old head boy. One of my homies pointed out that you can only see the shadow of this person. You know what I'm saying? You can't see them when they blurred out. You know what I'm saying? You know, but they never really attacked this person. They just hit him with a cone. And they hit him with the cone several times. Now we don't know what happened off camera. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy how people just join the witch hunt and say, yeah, lock them kids up. You know, this and that. You know, and they just really was like snapping. You know what I mean? Now this video is that's crazy. See how it's crazy because they like they milking this shit, dog. It's not fair. This is sick what they doing. This now they had this video, right, and they had a picture up here, and then it's not. I wish I could have showed y'all this, but they didn't even show her. They showed a clip, a picture of her, and then they went right into the video. It's sad, man. All right, so I'm gonna just snatch this right here because I really was trying to point out. Oh my God, why would they do this? I can't even tell y'all what they just. Man, fuck it. They got the in the relate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just show you the whole shit. This is fucked up. I'm gonna just show you the whole shit. You know, in its entirety. Let me make this PDF real quick. Damn. Wow. Woo. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's go back in. Where we at? All right. We back in. Damn. Well, they fucking with me, I guess. Let me pull this slide up real quick. I guess y'all understand why in a minute. Damn, what's going on here? This shit is crazy. What is going on? Now I can't get in there. But all right, let me try something over here. What's going over here? All right, so we in. All right, there we go. That shit is crazy. All right, here we go. All right, so let me pull this up on the screen real quick. Oh shit. Where am I going? Let me pull this up on the screen real quick. Hey, you know, I just was in the wrong studio. All right, now I'm in the right studio. Here we go. So let me pull this up real quick. Wrong studio. Wow. Boom. All right. So, all right, let's get this off of the screen. So, I guess y'all understand why, you know, people that know me, you understand why, that kind of caught me off guard and had me freeze up a little bit. But thing. Basically, I'm trying to point out right here that this lady, they see her. This is the lady in question who was crying. You know what I'm saying, which is fucked up. But you see where it says that it's a sister of 73-year-old man who was killed brutally North Philly, attack. Right now, just yesterday, I did the video and showed y'all where they said this dude was 70 years old, right? You know what I mean? So you see how they playing with his age. Which is he? Is he 70 or is he 70, 73? You know what I mean? But again, just either way, it's suspect. This 70-year-old dude gets attacked and beaten to death by 7 children. Or the 73-year-old dude gets attacked and beat to death by 77 children on 21st Street. You know what I'm saying? Which is 3 times 7 equals 21. So it's like, either way, it's like this matches up on some bullshit. You know what I mean? And, they got my folks up here and shit. You know what I mean? And it's just, they got my folks up here, and they put their whole number bullshit in that shit too. They said it was 47 minutes. my folks was standing outside, and that shit happened to him and shit. Like that shit is bullshit, dog. Like damn. And this is like, man, I'm not trying to make fun of nobody's situation and shit, because this shit be real, and it's like, even when they do their number shit, man, that shit, they really still be doing whatever the fuck they be doing, but they do their fucking rituals, man, and that shit ain't no fucking bullshit, dog. It ain't no fucking bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it ain't no bullshit. You know what I mean? Because it's like that shit hit home, dog. That shit hit home. That's part of the reason why, like, I ain't gonna stop doing this shit, dog. Like, and like, honestly, I was having a fucked up day, man. You know, I was having a fucked up ass day today, dog, and shit just crazy, dog. But anyway, you know, I just wanted to talk about that shit real quick. You know what I mean? That whole situation. Shit's crazy out here. You know what I mean? These people doing their evil deeds. You know what I mean? And of course, we know in Gematria 41 equals evil deeds, and we see 41 all over the place. Evil deeds equal 41. You see 41 all over the place. These people, doing their bullshit. You know what I mean? Mm. So, so I just was on Citizen Man show, and we were talking about the Georgia Guidestones real quick. Now, that on being on that stream didn't prompt me to do my own stream. I was already going to do my own stream. I just delayed it, just to come on here. But I did. I think I might have that video clip, that I was telling him about. But there's a couple of things that I want to talk to dude about. Definitely. Let me see if I got this video clip in here in question about this Godstone shit. It might be in the other phone, but let's check this one right here first. Hmm. I just remembered I was supposed to be downloading this video. Did this shit actually work? It ain't work. That shit ain't work. I gotta finish downloading that shit. But 7-Eleven, you know, this these numbers, always seem to show themselves. Like, it's crazy, like how, just on a side note, I could just show you like hundreds of pictures of different people's different times I come across this number 7-Eleven. I just, some people say it's the I forget the law that they say it is, but basically, like, they talked about in the movie 23 that when you pay attention to one number all the time, you start to see it more often. Yeah, that's bullshit. Shit be every fucking where. But let me see if I can find this video clip. Hold up. So seeing my folks up on the screen, that shit just really fucked me up real quick. You know what I mean? But we still rocking and rolling, man. All right, so what's the video clip that I wanted to show right here? So this is the clip. I'm gonna play this little clip right here. Now, I was telling them, it was, I guess it's allegedly confirmed that and no disrespect to nobody, but basically some people that were saying that it's security cameras out there, and I wouldn't put that past them. If these people got these, I'm pretty sure that those stones is expensive. They ain't cheap. So I would definitely wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? If they had security cameras on them Jones, so the people don't fuck with them. Try to defame them, tag on them or whatever. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So especially what they say. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be able to shoot up on. You know what I mean? Like you know I definitely see these people having Jones on the screen, but I'm pretty sure this 17 minute clip of these stones mysteriously just blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Now, like I was saying to them that somebody could have set the charge, and they could have just that little 17 video clip could have been obviously could have been longer than that, and somebody could have just edited themselves out of that shit. I remember with the Kanika Jenkins situation where they had her walking through the hallway, and a lot of people saying that somebody was dragging her, and they was editing her out the video. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? You know, um, Georgia Guidestones very well could be some bullshit. Very well could be. You know, but that actually makes me want to look into that. I want to look into the some gematria on that shit. You know, so let's do that live on the spot. I wish I could do a screen share with my phone, but they don't let me do that. I would have to like pull out the laptop, and I'm just not in the laptop setting. I'm somewhere where some like car alarms keep going to fuck off, and they standing next to the shit, fucking up my video. But they don't know that I'm doing a video. But all right, let's type in. We on gematrinator.com. You know, while we still got it. But wait a minute, Georgia Guidestones. Damn, dog, cut that shit off. That shit is really just thumping over there. All right, Guidestones. Explosion. That's what we want. Whatever. Same shit. Explosion. Alright. So we're gonna type in different things. So we're gonna start with explosion. Oh shit. And we're gonna start with explosion. And we're gonna switch it up from there. You know what I mean? Demolition and all of that. So let's get all the different forms up there. And I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna try to screenshot it. Well, I am gonna screenshot it. Try to try out more vocabulary. Getting try out more vocabulary. It's a process. But you know, okay, so we got all the Jones up on the screen. So this is Georgia Guidestone shit. Now, what day did this shit happen? What day did the Georgia Guidestones blow up? Let's see. I'm not sure exactly what day that was. I'm thinking it was. I want to say that it was. And if I take a shot in the dark, I want to say it was on the 9th. I don't even know. Georgia Guidestones blown up. Was that? So is that what day? What day did this happen? And say I'm just reading this news article. They're saying it's a bombing, but I'm trying to see what exact date that this happened. Here go a little. I just found another little clip right here. Okay, so this was on the 6th. So okay, so 6 is a 7-6 or 6-7. What could be viewed as a blood sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Among other things. All right, so yeah, this is a video of somebody. Now, even with this video right here, this somebody could be added to this right here. But this is we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna snatch this clip. You know, there we go. I'm gonna bring that on the show. Now this is somebody who allegedly set the charge out there to blow this shit up. You know what I mean? It looked like one person by himself, right? It's always that way, right? But it looked like one person by himself doing the deed. You know what I mean? Now, I might have did the wrong. No, I don't, no, we should be good. We should be good. All right. So, all right. This is on the 6th. All right. So, let's. Hmm. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go with that right there. I just just looking up this shit. I just some shit just start popping out to me right here. So we're gonna pull that up. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at this. All right. Now what is this? Is this the same video clip? Or is this somebody else video clip? All right. Now yeah, that's the video in question. All right. That's somebody's. So sorry. This is the two-step video. So it says the fourth video shows a silver sedan with a sunroof leaving the scene. Hmm. So they Fox News is saying, they saying, more shit about it. You know what I mean? That they. Wait a minute. This definitely could be suspect because now it's like, all right, now they talking about this shit. Now Fox News is putting this shit all, like, basically saying what they got the whole shit up on Fox News. Fox News has been wilding, and they got this shit up on here talking about how it's a 42-year-old structure. Highway. Now look, Highway 77, about 7 miles north of Elberton, Georgia. Right. Let's pull that up real quick. Let's copy that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, 1979, right? Christian Approach Elberton Granite Finishing Company commissioning them to create the structure on behalf of a small group of loyal Americans. Wow. He told them he had been planning this for nearly 2 decades but wanted to remain anonymous. Mm. So a group of loyal Americans who wanted to remain anonymous in June of 1979, right? They had this this structure built. You know what I'm saying? The project sourced local granite and it cost $100,000 according to the reports. Of the 5-acre site, it was purchased in the east of Georgia, Highway 77, about 7 miles north of Elberton, Georgia. Right? Wow. Somebody's playing with these numbers, as usual. So all right. So let's look at some of this. Let's look at some of this. I want to take some of this and plug this in a little gematria, John. You know, this is crazy as shit. What are they talking about here?
Tom Bodie in Washington. A new COVID subvariant has the nation's infection rate on
Oh
notice
man.
again. And tonight comes word of a major
Here we go with the
Washington
BS.
figure catching COVID too.
A spokesman for Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he will quarantine and work remotely this week after
because I'm on certain platforms, I'm not even gonna say nothing about this. I'm just looking for I'm just looking for what I'm looking for right here real quick, and then we gonna go in on this shit. You know what I mean? God damn. Well, Citizen Man, I think I got an answer to your question. I think I got an answer to your question, Citizen Man. Alrighty, right. Let's. Man, get the lighting these goddamn fires and shit. Who's doing this? Oh, that you would think that they would do something about that. Now I heard them say that they wouldn't. They would if LeBron was if this was LeBron, he would have been home, right? Now the thing, if this was LeBron, LeBron would have been on a private jet, so he wouldn't have been caught up in the first place. You know, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, like sadly, you know, even women watch more men's basketball than women's basketball. So you know, you know, but you know, this is it's the country, man. You know, it's the country. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like it's fucked up. You know what I mean? And you know, these people instigating the whole situation. It's like, all right, these people is telling them, yo, stop fucking with us, stop doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of this. It ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't your business, right? And they just keep fucking with these people. You know, it's just like if two people was fighting, and like the U.S. is like on the sideline, like throwing little pop shots and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, what you expect them to do? Treat this person nicely, you know? So it's like, man, you know, blame, like, you know, Citizen Man say, blame Slide and Biden. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's what the fuck, man? It's just some bullshit. You know, like these people, y'all got these people over. You got this woman locked down for this little petty dumbass crime and shit. And you would think that y'all would stay out of the fucking business of fucking with these people who obviously y'all saying is the boogeyman and they bad and all this, right? But you fucking with them while they got basically a potential hostage. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you don't care about her life. You know, so let this be another testament as to why you can't trust certain people, you know, just because they say they turned over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? Like that man. Woo. That's a step of some lines. That's a I'm gonna leave that alone. You know, that's another can of worms. You know, that's another can of worms. We can have that discussion, you know, another time. You know what I'm saying? God damn. So, all right, where we was at here? George Guidestone shit, right? So, all right, let me pull up this. Let me put this PDF up here, and then I'm gonna put this video clip. Matter of fact, yeah, whichever first, whichever's clever. You know what I'm saying? So I got this video clip from off of Fox News. Fox News been wilding like shit. You know, they they saying that it was a silver sedan that with a sunroof, right? So how y'all get all of this and not a license plate? So I guess the people probably took off their license plate when they came up there. You know, but you know what I'm saying? They hold up. Let me not fuck this up real quick. What's going on here? All right. So they saying that they got this video, somebody running up and setting the charge and running off, right? So let me see if I can get this up here real quick. Hey man, look, Fox News been wilding like shit. So look at this shit real. Let me go look at this shit real quick. I don't even think it got no audio. Um, yeah, I don't even think it got no audio. All right. So this is the dude right here. This supposed to be the dude in question running up. Oh, my volume is low. Shit. Forgot about that. So, all right, let me fix that real quick. I got my headphones on standby. So, all right, this is the video right here in question. They saying that this bull came up and ran up and he set the charge. See him setting the charge right there, right? All right. Hold on 1 second. Hold on a minute. Ivan Van Sertima, John. Hold on a minute. So, all right, this is a bull right here. This supposed to be him setting a little charge and all that, right? And hold on, let's turn that down. Turn that all the way down. All right, so might go off and cam off. All right. So this is the bull supposed to be setting charge, right? Them stones is fucking huge. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I've never been there, and since now that they gone, a lot of us will be there. You know what I mean? But hope I fix the audio. I mean, it's this god awful phone device thing. Get off of that. All right. All right. So did I? Let me go back. Because I did wanted to show. I don't know if I screenshotted. I don't know if I screenshotted these little clips right here. Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I just wanted this one John right here. I forgot to get that up there. So all right, let me throw that up there too. All right. I'll just be naming these shits whatever. All right. All right, got 2 slides to throw up. You know, shout out to Citizen Man for having me on. You know, but I want to throw up these 2 slides real quick, and we're gonna chop these up real quick. I'm gonna start off with this second one. I want the second one to come up first. And okay, get the second one up there. Oh, really got. Almost burnt my shit on camera, dog. We can't be doing that. Alright. Alright, cool. So, alright, look. See, 42-year-old Fox Neolithic structure. I wanted to show that, right? I wanted y'all to see that this structure is 42 years old. So, we was 1 off from 41. You know what I'm saying? 41 equals evil deeds in gematria. You know what I'm saying? And at 40, of course, we know 42 laws of Ma'at, the Jewish breastplate. You know, forget what that shit is called, but that shit equals 42. You know what I mean? The 42 laws of Ma'at. You know what I mean? Jackie Robinson's apartment number is 42. You know what I mean? Jackie Robinson's number, Martin's apartment number 42. Bus equals 42. Martin, Malcolm, Medgar, Evers, Moses Walker, a whole bunch of shit equals 42. You know what I mean? Black Panther sold 420 million in the first week, right? Even that movie that just came out, Buzz Lightyear, the little shorty, she had 42 on her shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That movie with the Black Spider-Man, the cartoon with the Spider Multiverse. The Spider had the 42 that bit the little Miles, the little black boy that bit him. The Spider had 42 on it. You know what I mean? So, you know, they definitely play with these numbers when they want to play with them, you know, and however they want to play with them, you know, if you get what I'm saying. So 42 years ago, you know, this Fox, and Fox means Fox is a replica. So Fox is like a fancy word of saying fake. You know what I mean? So Fox Neolithic structure was built 42 years ago, right? Now remember, it was this 42 years ago is 79, right? To delete this message, press 7. To save it, press 9, right? Now, I ain't even gonna hold you. I didn't even know I was gonna talk about this when I started this fucking video. How deep is that? You know what I mean? But, you know, 7-Eleven, and I said, fuck it. I'm gonna just let it fly. I'm gonna let the hammer fly today because, you know, it's 7-Eleven. What the fuck? You know? old thing having 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? And of course, we know the whole 9/11, 7-Eleven, you know, connection. You know what I mean? Building 7 and Trump. Remember, Trump said that he was there and he was there on 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? And watched the towers come down. Why did he say 7-Eleven? He didn't say 9/11. He said 7-Eleven. You know, y'all can pull that clip up for yourself. You know what I mean? Did he misspeak, or was he given a cue drop? You know what I'm saying? Which you be the judge of that, right? So let's look at this little article. Let's finish looking at this because I want to get to the meat and potatoes of what I'm talking about here. So all right. Now they saying that this shit happened. Right now, look at all the way at the bottom. The timestamp of the video was about 3 minutes and 30 seconds after 4 a.m. 3 minutes and 30 seconds after 4 a.m. Who plays with these numbers like this? Still think it's white hats? Or maybe it's the white and black hats. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's the white hats that work with the black hats. But you know, let's look at this other thing right here that I got right here. Man, wow, so we see some numbers up here. One question right there is Georgia Guidestone's explosion, you know what I mean, in keypad gematria equals 142. Now, of course, we know 1 times 42 is 42. How many times is a coincidence possible before it's mathematically impossible? Right? Remember, prophecy to the sheep, instructions to the elite. That's what we're dealing with. You know, what else we got here? I see you, Jesse Witz. You know what I mean? We got the 22, you know what I'm saying? And of course, in gematria, the 0 is silent. You know what I'm saying? So we got the 22, like the tetrahedron, or the tetragrammaton, or, you know, the tree of life, or, you know, all of that fancy 22 stuff, you know. The Hebrew alphabet and all of that, right? You know. What else we got here? I'm just putting together my shit. See that 400 right there? But it's put a circle around that. See that 7999? To delete this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. Right? Told y'all. Why do you think they picked those numbers? Just on that side note, why do you think that they picked those numbers? Right? And also look, Georgia Guidestone's explosion, right, happened on the 6th day of July, right? Why July? You know what I mean? So that equals, in single reduction, 167. 67 times 1 is what? 67. The date can be read as 67. What a coincidence. You know what I mean? Riddle me this, Batman. How many times is a coincidence possible before it's mathematically impossible? You know? Even as 2003 out there. Remember, the 0, or in this case, the zeros are absolute. So we got that 2-3 prairie dogging right there. When we know the 2-3, them people that's trying to get that key of David. You know what I mean? And they trying to get that key of David and revel in elations. God damn. I'm out here on Columbus Boulevard, aka Delaware Avenue, and it is something that God made. Something that God made is out here. I'll tell you that. You know, let's not get distracted. God damn. So look at that right there. See that evil deed? Now we here in Philadelphia. Now everybody in Philadelphia knows 4133. We all know that shit, right? We all know what that number means to us in Philly, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the final score of the Eagles Patriots Super Bowl when the city went fucking crazy. 4133. God damn. The evil deeds of Freemasonry. That's what that reads. 41, and of course we know 33. You know what I mean? But 41 equals evil deeds equals 41. You know what I'm saying? And of course we got the 407. 4 is the door. 7 is the key. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta learn how to read these things. Even at 231, right? You take that 1 and throw it over to 3, and then you got 33, right? That's how they do this shit. You know what I'm saying? They put this shit all in front of your face. So this is Georgia Guidestones bombed, right? Remember, the other one was explosion. This one is Georgia Guidestone bombed. So 133. 1 times 3. 33 times 1 is 33, right? Now, remember, the structure they said is 42 years old, right? So right up top, right in the front, English Gematria, 241. You know what I'm saying? 241, 24 times 1 can be 24 again. But 24 is the inverse of what? 42. There it is. So is it just a coincidence that 42 years of this structure being in place, it gets bombed, right? Now look at the reverse English Sumerian. We know who the Sumerians are. They try to act like they ain't black people, but that's a whole nother can of worms. If that was a reach for you, we got this right here. They said we got you. Don't worry. 22, 24, 42. So we flipped the 24 to 42 to make it 42. It's just like the people that like to take men on dates. They said, we're going to make you do it. You don't want to do it, and you know what we know. We know that you know what's in there. We're going to make you do it. We'll force you to go on a date with a man. You know what I'm saying? But we got 24, 42. And right in that middle, Prairie Dog and his 44, a kill number, right? 44 is the kill number. So 24, 42, inverse, flip it back around, 42. Is it just a coincidence? Is it just what they say, Umar say? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? So, all right, we read that this shit happened or they put this shit up in Alberton, Georgia, right? Alberton equals 33, right? Put their stamp on that, right? 3 sevens, 37, just like the story we just was talking about that we led with, 86, Of course, some of us know that 86 term is getting something out of here or being done away with something. Like, you've been 86, you no longer need it. You know what I'm saying? So that could have been some prairie dogging predicated malevolence right there, quite possibly. We got the 44. You know what I'm saying? 44 two times. Well, 3 times actually. You know what I'm saying? That's the kill number. It could be killing this off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like I told you, there's a lot of ways to read these things or interpret these things. But Alberton, just for the sake of the holiday, which is today, is 117. You know what I'm saying? The 117 is in the house. You know what I'm saying? and 119 is in his house. 1193. The Thelemites. The people who fuck with the 777 shit. They also fuck with 93. That's why they say that the sun is 93 million miles away from the Earth. You know what I'm saying? But even though that is suspect, keep in mind that nature don't make flat things. You can't get around that. Not even a water molecule is flat. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to deal with that. But shout out to brother Sanchez and the flatheads, the flathead screwdrivers. You know what I mean? Shots fired. But anyway, let's continue on with this. Elberton, Georgia equals 777. Just like the thelemic Thelemites, the thelemic Sterling Thelemites. You know what I'm saying? That sacrificed Alton Sterling. I had to rebroadcast that video. The Alton Sterling, John. CD man. AKA CB4 deep cover agent. You know what I'm saying? But it'll make sense when you watch the video. But anyway, moving right along. There's a lot of 7 symbolism here. Remember in the previous slide, 4 is the door, 7 is the key. The inverse of that is obviously 74. Remember with Trump and Joe Biden at some time, or sliding Biden, as Citizen Man like to say. Sliding Biden, he had 47 years in politics. Versus Trump, who at that time he was 74. So it was the 47 versus the 74. I can't make this shit up. I don't even, my arm is not that long to reach. Just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? I can scratch my knee and all that, but my arm ain't that long to reach. 25 and 11. 2 and 5 is 7. 7 and 11. Oh, thank heaven. Am I rapping? What the fuck is going on? There's a lot of 7s going on up here. You know what I'm saying? 304 is 7. 502 is 7. 61 is 7. 70, 0 is silent is 7. It's a lot of 7s up here. You know what I'm saying? So when you press 7 on something, you sacrifice it. Just like when you get fired, you get your severance pay. You know what I'm saying? When you get hurt in an accident, it was severe, right? 7 and a 9, they both mean completion. They both had to deal with completion. Now, I had made a video called 7-9 a couple years ago that I uploaded on September 7th. Now, a couple years later, my Instagram channel was deleted on none other than September 7th. What a coincidence. I got a strike on my YouTube channel. They banned me for a week. I can't talk on there. I got the strike on July 9th. To delete this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. You know what I mean? So, somebody is playing with these numbers. Somebody's playing with these numbers. Somebody's playing with these numbers. Umar flow, right? 81 can be viewed as 7, right? 8 take away 1, right? It's a lot of 7s up here, So, what's your take on this? What y'all think about this? You think it was a white hat symbolism, or maybe some of these white hats is hiding behind blue doors and walking on black and white floors? Maybe that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Quite possibly. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't mean to trounce on nobody, but I do think that we have found a reason for this. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be what people think it is. It might not be for the greater good. It might just be a ploy, to kind of really ingrain what they want in people, what they want into people's heads, and kind of wash the shit away. That now that like I said on the Citizen Man show, that it's similar to what they did with the statues, where you had all of these statues of look at the satanic gematria in the red. Satanic gematria in the red is 678. You know what I'm saying? Now the date can be read as 6-7. You know what I'm saying? And an 8 can also be viewed as, let's kick that 8 in the side of his head, kick it over on his side, and it can be viewed as infinity, right? Can be viewed as infinity. So or here's a stretch. It could be viewed as 2 3s turned in on each other. That might be too much sauce, but you know, because this is symbolism in that 33. And if you especially if you lay him horizontally. But 67. You know what I'm saying? That's the day that it happened. And 67 can be viewed as a blood sacrifice, you know. So something, you know, that's sacrificial that we press 7 on has been sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Now remember to sell all of the 7s from this slide right here, right? Where they said that wait a minute, this not the slide. This ain't my daddy's watch. But I was reading this shit online, and they were saying how they got mile 73, 7 miles off the road, you know, to put these Georgia Guidestones in. Thelemites, right? 37, 3 7s, right? You know, that was the mile marker. So, you know, it makes sense as to why we're seeing all these 7s here, right? And in the previous slide, where we at? We'll just go back. We see Elberton equals 37. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they went to mile 77 and went 7 miles off the road. You know what I'm saying? This is how these people play with the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's playing with these numbers, man. So, you know, Masons is always pressing dents. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you. You know, we had the 557 mark, you know what I'm saying? And we might be getting ready to press 7 on this dissertation, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to my man Reese, you know what I mean, for being the executive producer in the background. What else we got right here? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we played this the other day, but I think we did. Citizen Man talked about this. You know, this your man Joe Biden. Yeah, we did play this yesterday. This your man Joe Biden. Biden in some time. Joint operations environment. Biden in some time. Slide, aka Sliding Biden, aka Joe Bodas. You know what I'm saying? No, then look at him, dog. Look at him. Like it didn't even register. Remember, I told y'all, this nigga's like, he's mad robotic, son. You know what I'm saying? Even when he walked, he's super robotic with it. You know, something's up with that boy. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know, go check out that that show on Netflix, Inside Job, and also go check out that movie Vexville, right? Vexville, Japanese anime. Now they just hit the Japanese prime minister with the makeshift sawed off, right? You know, as we close this out, you know what I mean, for this 1 hour mark. They hit the Japanese bull with the sawed off, right? They don't even have guns over there, right? Remember I told you they're trying to get the Constitution back over there. You know what I mean? Some bullshit going on, man. They said that was Trump, man. You know what I mean? They ain't got no guns over there. Bull made that shit in the spread. You know what I mean? So, you know, lone wolf type of shit. You know what I mean? 7-Eleven. I shave pieces of addictions with that said. Only you can prevent cognitive dissonance with that said. And it's better to know something than believe it. Truth is undefeated. There it is. 44. Kill that shit.